If you ask someone why they play video games, chances are they will say to unwind or to relax, which is kind of silly because most video games are trying to get you to solve some kind of series of problems or save someone or win a race. While most video games will do well to distract you from your worldly problems with other fictional problems, there is a subset of games that do exist to help you relax. I'm Sari Torres from the Pixel Slayers, and this is a genre dive into games to de-stress and relax. One could argue that most rhythm games, save for ones that make you step on arrows or hit things, are perfectly suited for putting the player in a meditative or at least trance-like state. But while many rhythm games can achieve this, none do this better than Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call. This game utilizes the 3DS's touchscreen controls to connect the player with the music of Final Fantasy. Even if you are not a fan of the series, these beautifully assembled pieces will take you into another world as you dance your way through them using the stylus. Stages include cartoon-like versions of Final Fantasy characters, either wandering through a world map or taking on a battle, as well as cinematics from the games. This is a great game to relax you, just maybe stay out of hard mode on One-Winged Angel. If someone were to walk past me while I was playing Hook, they'd probably think I was looking at some alien spaceship schematics. Indeed, Hook is quite bare. It simply shows the puzzle ahead, represented by a series of lines and hooks that must be disjointed in order to clear the level. From the very title screen, you're left to figure things out on your own by disconnecting that first hook. From there, you continue on to solve more complex, but never too confusing puzzles, while the game's ASMR-like sound effects and white noise background music lull you into a state of comfort. If you make a wrong choice, you're taken back to the beginning of the level, and these levels are always pretty short, with no lives to be lost, or penalty of any kind. As you dismantle the hooks, you bring order to chaos, a sensation proven to calm the mind. It may be a simple game, but it's got a simple price tag too. And you know, simple solutions are sometimes best, especially when trying to achieve a meditative state. There's something so calming about the sea. But for most of us, really diving into the deep and exploring the ocean isn't feasible monetarily, physically, or just because you're a dang wimp. Well, no problem, because we've got Endless Ocean. And this game really is endless. From the get-go, after some dialogue that I really wish could be skipped, you're free to wander the ocean, take pictures of sea life, and heck, even poke them. What kind of surprised me about this game is it really doesn't care if you do the missions right, or even at all. If you fail, it sends you to the video game equivalent of a shrug emoji and lets you carry on your merry way. Now this would be a horrible mechanic for a game like Cuphead, but when your goal is to de-stress, it works. You can still do the missions if you want to unlock some cool stuff, but otherwise feel free to soak in the beauties of that ocean, even if it is from the comfort of your couch. Side note, I'm reviewing this game as a series because other than different songs and improved graphics, they're all mostly the same. To describe Luminous in one sentence, Luminous is altered Tetris with a pinch of rhythm game and a generous serving of acid. Luminous consists of two colors of blocks falling down, hence the Tetris connection, except here you'll be connecting these into squares instead of lines. A line swipes the screen after every measure of music, wiping away all the matched tiles. This is how you collect combos. You'll have to carefully time your drops to get the highest combos, especially when you're playing a fast song. Every few minutes the song will change, changing with it the entire theme of the stage, including the blocks. This keeps the game fresh, as you've always got a different song, beats per minute, and color palette to play to. This game is utterly hypnotizing. Though it's not specifically designed to be a relaxing game, this is the series I always turn to when I'm having trouble getting to sleep. I put my headphones in, turn off all the lights, and the game lulls me in with its beat-centric music and dreamlike visuals. If this looks fun to you, give it a try. There are many installments on many different systems, and they're all pretty cheap. Kensho takes the sliding tiles puzzle we've all seen before, then adds to it and makes it relaxing at the same time. The ethereal menu of Kensho presents you with few options. Do the last level or proceed to the next. The Patronus-esque visuals and atmospheric music make just the menus a calming experience. Once you reach the main game, what could be seen as an aggravating puzzle becomes a task of thoughtful steps and calmness. The only penalty is for filling the board, and that only clears it for you to start over. None of the pieces of keys which you are questing to find will be taken from you, and there is no game over. I highly suggest using the touchscreen, which will give you a preview of how your next choice will go. Headphones to fully hear the ASMR-esque sound effects are also recommended. Don't you just love the sounds and sights of a cooking show? The movements, sounds, that sensation of achievement when you see the final product? But doing all this yourself, it can be fun and all, but it sure does make a mess for something that's supposed to be relaxing. Enter Cooking Mama. This touchscreen game fired up the gaming world in 2006 and has been cooking up new installments ever since. Love the feeling of chopping vegetables? Check. Decorating cakes? Check. Not cleaning up after yourself? You better believe that's a check. There are some that may look down on this series, and I'll admit it's no Dark Souls or Final Fantasy, but it's fun, and that's what games are supposed to be, right? Plus, it's relaxing as heck. Just, the Wii ones are fun, but you'll be moving your arms. A lot. Not exactly relaxing. So I hope you found some zen in these half-dozen video games to de-stress and relax. Oh boy, I need some sleep. Thank you for watching. I'm Sari Torres from the Pixel Slayers. Let us know in the comments if there's any specific games you like to use to relax. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye!